Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you may be in the world. I'm Sarah Jane, and welcome to Gift of Healing TV, to our little thoughtful nuggets and pearls program. Or should I say mine? Because for this program, you have me. And our topic, or my topic for this program is, you didn't become selfish, you became harder to manipulate. They were words that I saw on social media back in March last year, 2024. And I chose to use them as the title for an article that I write every month for my Vocal Reiki website. I also record myself reading that article, and I pop that on YouTube. To date, that video has had 99,000 views. So for me, this is a topic that is obviously very important and touches far too many people's lives. What is manipulation? It's coercive. It's bullying, it's controlling behaviour by one person to another. And how do those of us that experience it, how do we let it happen? Probably because it is drip-fed into our already existing insecurities. Things that have happened to us as a child that has created within us an inability to stand up for ourselves, a need to say yes to everybody except ourselves. But when we learn that actually it's wrong, what has been happening to us isn't how we should be treated, that we have the right to say no. And when we start saying no, we are likely to hear and feel projection from the other party. The projection of how they are, not how you are. So when you learn to say no to them and yes to yourself, they are going to call you selfish, amongst other things. There's no doubt about that from the stories that were have been put under that video. And there were a lot of them, people sharing their stories. But they aren't the ones that became selfish. The true meaning of the word selfish is when it is all about you and it doesn't matter if it's detrimental to others. You have no thought and consideration for others. But we have to take care of ourselves. The most important person for us to take care of is ourselves. To love ourselves, to care about ourselves, to give ourselves the me time, the space, to learn the things we choose to learn without a judgment from others. And is that selfish? No. Because when we learn to love ourselves, to care about ourselves, etc., we can bring more of the same to others, but in a much healthier way. That article and the results of the views has led me to lead a multi-author book that is due to come out shortly. It is only coming out as an ebook, but my aim, providing it will go in and it will stay in, is to add to that a link to audio. Each person who has shared their chapter, there's 27 of us, each person who has shared their chapter is also reading their own story. We are doing this as real people sharing their real stories from different walks of life, different beliefs, different countries, because we understand. And we are sharing our light bulb and aha moments, our thoughtful nuggets and pearls to support people who are going through what we've been through. And there will be different circumstances out there, but the feelings that were engendered in each of us when we went through those, and each and every one, from what I can gather, had got even more stories than the ones they've shared. But they have chosen, and I think we've got 7 gentlemen who are sharing their stories as 20 ladies. It's not just about women and experiences with men. My personal story is a so-called female friend. Others, it's been about their mothers. The men, different stories from different perspectives. But so many of them, their stories, although they may be adults, the story they're telling, they share that there is a root cause in a trauma that occurred in childhood. And many of us talk about being people pleasers. And as a people pleaser, you are so easily manipulated because you just wish to make people happy. We share our stories. I'm sharing this now. I shared that article nearly a year ago. It went live on the 1st of April, 2024. And the aim, and we're getting there, is to publish this ebook on the 1st of April, 2025. If you are struggling with things that you are going through at the moment, know that there are those of us out there who not only understand because of our own experiences, we have come through them, and you can too. Doesn't matter what other people say when you start to say no. You're not selfish. You are actually, at long last, being true to the amazing being you are. And it is a fight to come out from under all that we've been told about ourselves by others from our early childhood, when our parents and teachers and guardians and guides have decided who we should be, how we should be. And it is for us to choose for ourselves. It is time to find who you are under all the stuff you've been told. Keep what feels right and let go. Release what feels wrong, what isn't a sense of yourself. Help yourself to find yourself. And literally, and here in the UK, there's a program called Loose Women, which is on at lunchtime. And I do watch it sometimes, not all of it, but I do watch some of it sometimes. And this week, yesterday, which was, I'm losing the days of the week, so I'm not sure I saw Mondays, but one of the days this week, they had on Sherry Blair. And she was, she worked within law, and she dealt with cases of abused women. And the law has changed enormously in this country, but potentially not enough to protect women. And then today, Charles Spencer. Yes, Lady Diana Spencer's brother. He shared the abuse he received when he was sent to a boarding school at 8 years old. He didn't share the particular details, but sort of enough. And the program seems to be concentrating on supporting people who have experienced abuse, bullying, coercive behaviours, manipulation. And it's what happened to us as children that has created those insecurities in us. There are those that support people to heal the younger child. Sound energy is amazing. And yes, I do. But this isn't about selling me. It is about saying to you, find somebody that can help you, support you, and be prepared to be a part of your own healing journey. Nobody can heal you. Only you can do that. But there are those of us out here that support people through that journey. As the beautiful quote, and I've shared this so many times, by Alice Little, as a traumatized child, you were desperately waiting for the adult that would come and save you. What you didn't understand was that it would be yourself as an adult. And when I first read that, it made so much sense to me because of the work that I have done for myself in healing my own inner child's childhood trauma that has made me the confident person I am today. And you can do the same if you choose. Gift of Healing TV shares interviews with many different practitioners, different techniques, practices with different strengths. Check the programs out, check the interviews out. There are meditations and exercises here in the catch-up pages. These programs are shared to support individuals, to support each and every one of you that finds them, helping you to become true to yourself, to live as fulfilling a life as you choose to live. Thank you for listening. And I really hope that this touches lives and supports people to have the courage to stand up for themselves, as I had to learn to do. Next week, we have a Today's Conversation program for you. And it is the final in our series of the gifts of wisdom found within life's experiences. Myself and Scott are being joined by Jeanette Stewart and Laurie Moran. And our topics within that are going to be rewriting old stories to liberate self-love, healing, and creativity, and daily practices for healing and self-care, which, to be perfectly honest, fit so well with what I've just shared. So if you'd like to join us, it's all free to watch, all on the website. Do check it out. And we hope to see you on a program soon. Light, love, and